Hey, aren't you that guy from TheRoadSMITHS?
Well, as a matter of fact, I am. How did you know that?
Oh, Betsy over there told me about you guys. She knows all the RV YouTubers. She'll tell you what's going on around Ocala.
Great, thanks.
You mean what there is to do other than all the horse farms and the horses? Well, of course there's the Ocala National Forest, plus we have tons of natural, crystal clear springs that you can kayak or paddleboard or take a tour in a glass bottom boat. We're only about an hour to Daytona Beach on the East Coast and about an hour to places like Crystal Springs and Cedar Key on the West Coast. Our downtown is great and vibrant. We have tons of great restaurants. And we're home to 3 recent Olympic medal winners, 1 gold and 2 bronze. Ocala's a great place. I'm just glad the RVTravel are going to show people what it's really about.
Welcome back to the RVTravel, everybody. Last time we left you, we were in Pensacola, and we started driving to get to our eventual destination here, which is Southwest Florida. And as you can notice behind us, we're not in an RV park, and we'll tell you more about where we are and why we're here in an upcoming video. But first, on the way here, we wanted to stop, Pam actually wanted to stop in Ocala, and I agreed to it, and we have driven through there a number of times before, but never really had a chance to explore it, and Pam had done some research, and what she found was exciting and why we got there.
Oh, yeah. If you haven't been to North Central Florida, I guess that's the region you would consider it, it's fantastic because they have just, I don't even know, 35 or so different natural springs in that area. And I got a paddleboard for Christmas, and one of my goals was to break it in, well, I did break it in Rockport, but to also continue to...
In clear water this time. She wanted to go into water you could see in.
Clear water. I wanted to explore those springs on my paddleboard, and we had a chance to do that. It was fantastic.
Yeah, and there's really a lot to do in Ocala. So we spent the month of March there, and we thought about, how do we get this video out? But we decided we're going to break it up into multiple videos because we got, just a lot of good, footage around the area and just a lot of good things to do. Some you'd never expect, and we actually got a nice surprise with some Olympians, and so we'll show you that upcoming as well. But we wanted to focus this particular video on the springs, and so this is part 1 of Ocala, the springs, as we call it.
Hopefully you enjoy it as much as we did.
So it's time to leave Pensacola and move on to Ocala. We had about 360 miles to go, so it was going to be a long day, but we had great weather to make the trip.
And welcome to Ocala, Florida's beautiful horse country. We couldn't wait to explore everything it has to offer.
We're staying for the month of March at Ocala North RV Resort in Redding. It was actually convenient to a lot of the springs, although shopping was a little bit further away than we liked. They put us into Site 70, which we liked initially because it was under the trees, but we had some issues with rain and mud coming into our site, so we had to move. Well, we got a bunch of rain in Ocala last night. It's a good thing because we needed our rugs to be washed off because they had gotten so muddy from the last spot that we're in here at Ocala North, and so we actually moved spots a couple days ago to pull through a little bit more wide open so we don't get all the mud and all the Spanish moss dripping on the RV. But we definitely got a lot of rain. I had a couple of wash buckets out here just from doing stuff, and we'll just kind of show you just how much rain we actually got last night in about an hour and a half or 2 hour period. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's basically 3 inches of rain in a period of about 2 hours. So yeah, quite the interesting night last night. RV did well, no leaks that we know of, at least at this point, and yeah, washed everything off, which is a benefit. The first springs we visited were Silver Springs State Park. We actually went there twice. The first time it was just Pam and I and Mika, and we just toured the grounds and got a chance to see what it was all about. They do have glass bottom boat tours there, and we did want to go back and do that, but unfortunately pets are not allowed. So we did arrange to go back again and meet up with my brother Tom and his wife Joanne, and we did the glass bottom boat tour and actually found out some very interesting facts about the Silver Springs themselves, and more on that coming up later in this video. All right, getting ready to go on the Silver Springs boat tour. Got my brother Tom and his wife Joanne with us. You guys want to say anything?
No. I ate my picture.
Camera shy? All right, they're a little camera shy, but by the time this video is over, we'll get them talking to you. So.
Handrails on the inside of the boat, please.
The crystal clear spring water and the limestone rocky formations under the water were the backdrop for dozens of movies and TV shows. Some of the more famous ones included 3 James Bond movies, Never Say Never Again, Moonraker, and Thunderball, the classic James Dean movie called Rebel Without a Cause, a movie that Tom Cruise starred in called Legend, the TV show from the 60s called Sea Hunt with Lloyd Bridges, and the classic cult movie Creature from the Black Lagoon, filmed in the 50s.
Everybody getting a look of them? Hang on, I'll swing around.
That was fun.
Where'd you go? He disappeared. So we're at Rainbow Springs State
I'm
Park.
ready to get down there.
Yeah, paddleboard and kayak. We'll see. You can bring your own paddleboard and kayak here. We didn't. Actually, we brought the paddleboards in the car, so we'll have to see if we can get that hooked up. And we'll see what the kayak situation is. So follow us along. Yeah. Hey, is it true that I'm gonna gain 50 years by going to these springs?
Is this the Fountain of Youth?
Is this the Fountain of Youth? I don't know. It looks like the.
Did we find it? Because
There's a lot of young people back there, so maybe they were old before they got here. We'll see. Right on to the kayak rental. All right, so we're in. I said we're in. What's that? This is great. I don't have to do anything. We're just kind of rolling with the wind here. I don't have to do anything. Yeah. We spotted something in the water. I don't think it's a gator, but if it is, and you don't see me after this, then we're in Rainbow Springs. Let's see what he's doing here. Don't know what it is. Hope it's not a snake.
weigh about 100 pounds now.
I don't know. Are you hiking to the Appalachian?
Yeah, I'm gonna go backpacking now. I think I can do it.
With a paddleboard.
Yeah, well, that and a tent. Headed to Alexander Springs. Are you ready? Well, I think I have everything I need. Swimsuit, towel, lunch, water, glasses.
And no kayak. We'll get a kayak there, but she's got her paddleboard, so we're headed out. Trying it again.
Look at Mika.
This time without Mika.
Check Mika. She thinks she's going. I'm sorry, Mika. We have to take you to the dog daycare.
She's going to see some doggy friends at doggy daycare because we went to. So Alexander Springs does not allow dogs or pets.
After
After we made a trip out
we
there,
made a trip there, what is it, like an hour and 10 minutes
Yeah.
just to find out?
it said on the website that they actually allow dogs, but that's at the campground, not not at the day use area. So, little pro tip there. We're not pros, but for any of you, that may be a pro. So.
What do you think, Mika? Ready to go see some friends? Huh?
Thank you back. Tesla parking on.
I don't think we qualify as a Tesla.
This is the 2022 Tesla diesel model. Just picked it up a couple days ago. It's great stuff. Probably couldn't wait to start eating before I videoed what the sandwich actually looked like, but this is what's left. There won't be much left after we're done. Like I said, best deli sandwiches for a supermarket for sure. Awesome stuff. Got the turkey
And for whatever reason, I can't make them to taste this good. I don't know what it is.
Because
about
they use 4 jars of jalapenos and pepperoncini, so they load this thing up. All right, see you in the water.
This is Alexander Springs, and this is our ride today. They didn't have any single kayaks, so we're doing a double canoe. Should be interesting. But look how pretty. Ken, should we wear our life jackets?
Yeah. All right.
Hey,
Your chariot awaits.
let's hop
Past
in.
the dock. I'm good.
It's not too wobbly.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right.
How about you video and I'll just...
I'm here for the chauffeur tour. We paid an additional $8. That's really pretty. All right, here we go. This is and there's only one way back, so that's good news. You don't have to have a GPS, but what's that?
I said, but don't I need directions to race it out a little bit?
Well, if we do it right, we'll just go straight. If we do it,
Yeah, but
you can tell that we're novices at tandem canoeing here. So if we just start doing circles, then you know we're doing it wrong. So leave a comment in the below. We're going to give you a little bit of a tour, a clip of how we canoe. So if you guys can guide us and tell us what the right way to canoe is, then we'd appreciate that, because we do have to make it back that way eventually.
it's hard to stay on one side.
I know.
Actually want to
No. You just got to stay on one side. I'll start paddling myself. Yeah, this goes way around. Well, we haven't even hit the bridge yet.
That's true. how they have their legs.
I know.
Not very ladylike.
How you know it's a lady? Well, there were 3 turtles on that thing. We managed to scare 2, right? The other guy's just hanging on, but I think he's starting to move. He's got something hanging from his mouth. Maybe he's still enjoying lunch. Okay, now it's going to get crazy because now we have to navigate the lily pads. This is where it gets really interesting. So here we go. Here as Rainbow Springs or Silver Springs, but definitely more natural. Much more natural. But the bottom of the water is very healthy. Lots of long grasses, and I don't want to put my arm down there because I'd like to get it back when I'm done. But it's getting a little narrow up here.
Why didn't I put my swimsuit on?
Because it's a family channel. That's why you didn't.
Or I could be getting a sunburn actually.
Yeah, I think you will get a sunburn. Well, we're out here in the wilderness in the Ocala National Forest, and no matter where you go, there's traffic. Just look what we got coming up here.
Kayak traffic.
Kayak traffic.
This is the most people we've seen the whole time. Is that right? It was really desolate.
He said, watch for the waterfalls back there. So what I can't figure out is why they set this ride up to where you're downwind, downstream on the way out, and it makes it feel really comfortable and really easy. But going back, you're into the wind upstream. So they say do a 4-hour canoe paddle. Don't go 2 hours down because it's going to take you 3 hours to get back. So we're moving about a mile an hour at this point, and shoulders are starting to burn. But I got the whistle in case anything really goes wrong here.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we're going to keep paddling, but we've come to a screeching halt. So
Oh, there was a big fish.
let's keep going.
There was a giant fish.
Was it
down
on the hole right there? I wonder if it's spawning season for these guys. Yeah, that's a spawning hole right there. All right, just take a little break on the shoulders and we'll get to paddling.
Don't worry, I got it.
Pam's got it. She says she's got it. You know, she didn't get her workout in this morning, so she decided she had to get.
Good that I didn't work my shoulders yesterday.
Yeah, it's good, man. I'm just sweating just watching you. Here it is again. We're paddling back, and literally the wind just kicked up to like 20 miles an hour. And I tried to get the GoPro to record, but.
GoPro, what is it about the fact that when you have an epic moment show up that you do something really weird? No power on, you go into some mode that I don't know about, but anyway.
The wind just popped up and it was like 20, 25 miles an hour, turned the canoe sideways and pushed us into those the bank over there with the lily pads. Thank goodness there's no gators that we knew of. And let's see if we can make it back before they put the red flags up.
Oh, it's a bunch of them. Everybody go in. Come on. Whoa. Okay, we're on the... I think I was going to turn you over.
Almost. You know, we had a 4-hour rental. We've been in the canoe for 3.5 hours. And never did I feel like we were going to go over until we brought the canoe back to the dock. And decided to do a quick exit early. I wasn't ready for it.
Oh my gosh, I'm
She
sorry.
said, well, it only felt like it was going to go over. But it always just feels like it's going to go over right before it goes over. Pam wanted a chance to swim into the Alexander Springs Blue Hole. This is a crystal clear blue hole with limestone rock that is just beautiful, as you'll see in the video. It goes down to about a depth of 22 feet, and they actually do some checkout dives here for divers. Thanks for watching, everybody. We hope you enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed Ocala. I'm really glad that Pam had suggested we spend some time there.
So if you're traveling in the area, make sure to get off the highway, explore. It doesn't even take much time, and you won't be disappointed. See you next time.
If you like this and our other videos, we would love for you to subscribe, give us a like, and hit that bell so you can be notified of new videos coming up. Join us on our journey as we continue to explore America. Coming up next on The Roadsmiths. It was a tough battle. You know, we overcame all the adversity, you know.